Welcome all. I have this 2013 Craftsman. This is a YT4000. Just came into the shop. Here's a little overview of it. I'm going to do this little series, before and after. Chunk in the seat. Pretty messy. It's been sitting for over a year. Obviously you can see there's a mouse nest here. Picked this up yesterday. Had a dead battery. I was able to get it to fire, but it needs some love. I don't know if you can see. Steering's a little tweaked. Foot pedal drive. 24 horse Briggs and Stratton twin. So we're gonna clean this baby up, give it what it needs, go from there. So just keep in mind, you want to get all this out of here. This will cause overheat issues, you blow a head gasket, amongst many other things. It's a mess. Might create havoc in these tractors. All lawn equipment generally. So next I'm going to be blowing all this out of here, get everything cleaned out. Make sure you try to stuff a rag inside here so you're not blowing a bunch of dirt inside the carb. Get it cleaned up. These mice are horrible. So you can see what mouse urine does. There's this side where the nest was. Look at this side. What a mess. Still got more to get out of there. What a mess. It runs great, that's the scary part. So, must not have been a long time nest, so. Alright, I'm going to keep going. Finish getting this mess cleaned out of here. So here it is, finished up. Cleaned. I got as much crap out of there as I possibly could. Doesn't look like they ate any of the wires. Everything seems to be still intact, so like I said, it runs well. So I'm just going to continue on. Needs a full service, filters, everything. Probably blades, I'm sure. This machine probably wasn't the best taken care of. So I won't bore you guys with oil changes and spark plugs. So here's the plugs that came out of that. This one's a little wet. Focus. There's the other side. Oh, doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to do the right thing. Put new plugs in it and send it. See what happens. Didn't smoke, didn't do nothing, so we'll see. We'll see what it does. So here's all the tune-up parts. Some couple Stens parts here. 12436, just a regular fuel filter. RC12IC plugs. Stens finally is doing combos on some of their air filters, which is nice. It's the filter and the pre-filter. 102008 for this particular Briggs twin. Oregon 83013 filter. Some people may say yes, no. That's just a short filter. Sometimes I'll use the long ones as well. And a little Kohler 1030 synthetic blend for the Briggs twin. They seem to like the 1030 the best. So I just figured I'd show you what's going into this baby. More to come. Yeah. That's the old air filter. Come on, people. It's not that much money. 20 bucks, your local dealer. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to change the filter. Jeez Louise. I don't know, I'm a fan of pre-filters. This one didn't have one on it. Probably the original for all I know. Who knows? I like having pre-filters on there. Change your filters. All right, so back together. Cover's on. Service is done. Walk over to the other side here. New fuel filter, oil filter, spark plugs, air filter. So there's some other things to address on this machine. Before this machine goes to its new owner, I personally don't like them looking like that. So we're going to address that. This machine has a 2-bin bagger on it. I would like it to have a 3-bin bagger. So that is going to be something else that's going to be changed. I just picked up this with a 3-bin bagger. This will be another project. This rear end is locked up. The guy said it was running and the engine made a sound and stopped running. So, but I think I'm going to take this bagger, this 3-bin here, and put it on here. People love triple baggers for some reason. If you're in the industry, in the business, you know about triple baggers. Consumer loves it, but we all know the rest. So yeah, progress. I'm gonna get this thing up in the air. Check out the blades. Probably, I'm sure it needs new ones. So we'll get it up in the air, and we'll go from there. Here's some small things I like to do before a machine goes to the next owner. This battery hold down. I strip a lot of tractors, and I save used parts. I sell used machines. So it's just small stuff. You know, the battery hold down. Not like the battery's going anywhere, but it's nice to have it complete. So we'll add in the new hold down and keep on moving. So here's the blades. Not the worst. I'm sure I could sharpen them. I'll leave them for a spare set, but I'm going to throw a new set on here. Again, it makes it easier for the new owner. They got brand new blades to start with. There's what was wrapped in the blades. And booyah. Ugh. Yep. It's a mess. Just taking a peek at the belt here. Belt looks good for the deck. The deck's obviously full of crap. I'll get all that out before it goes. Drive belt. I'm sure you guys probably can't see that, but that also is in good shape. I kind of got a close up earlier. You can't really see it on camera. Yeah, we'll get this deck cleaned up. Some new blades, so they're fresh. You don't have to worry about it. Easier selling point for the next guy. It's done. So moving on. Another thing, little things. Again, little things that matter. The little plastic caps here are missing. No valve stem cover. I make sure all that stuff is done. I have a bunch of these. I save them. So this will have the rubber cap, like the back. And make sure all that stuff is on there. So that'll have a new cap, a new valve stem cover. Same on this side. This one's missing. I'll make sure that's on there. Backs are on. Here's the other side of the deck. Belt's good though, for sure. Keep on going. So this is what's going on. This is a mulching blade. There's the stems number. 340-266. I don't know what it is, but everybody asks where I am in New England. Does it have mulching blades? So, I use a ton of them. This is what I use. I use mulching blades, and they still will work with baggers as well, so get these on. Alright, so we got the seat swapped out. Yep, see, it says Aaron's. Oh no. Yeah, it's all the same. Aaron's, Husqvarna, Craftsman. Most parts are all interchangeable. So, as you can see, that piece is missing. If you work on these machines frequently, you know there's a little plastic gas gauge thing, if you will. They always fall off and break. I don't have any, so it's going to go as it is. Got little caps on the wheels, valve stem covers. Bleeds are on. Again, cap on the wheel. So next we're going to move on to the bagger. I'm going to pull off this 2-bin and we're going to put that 3-bin on. So we'll get a little more into that as we get there. All right. Some of you may or may not know, it's the back side of this Craftsman I'm working on. There's 2 little bolts on the side of the frame. Sorry, I don't want to blind everybody with the flashlight. There's a bolt there. Same on the other side. Now, the 3-bin bagger bracket, there's 2 different styles. There's one for newer machines, which I believe was 2007 or 8 and above. And then there's ones for older machines, such as this one here. But I figure out a way to modify them and make the old work on the new. And it's going to be a few. I got to get that other one off, and I'll show you how I do it. It may not be the most perfect way to do it, but it works. And it's not that hard. It takes a little bit of work, but it'll work. So I'll show you as we get there. All right, I think I got lucky here. So this is the bracket for the 3-bin bagger. I won't see too much of this on YouTube. There's 2 styles of this bracket. This one looks like this bagger was bought later on and added to that tractor. If you look here, there's these little spacers here. Those come off. You need that piece on the older style tractor. But the difference is here, and this piece here. On some brackets, this is a much thicker piece here, and it will not work on these newer style tractors. But I think I lucked out. And also, I'll get this one off. So that one's off. And also, this here, where it mounts on the side of the frame, on some of the older style brackets, this hook area, I'll set this down for a minute. This hook area here, this piece is longer. So what I've done in the past is on the old style, you can kind of cut this to make this look like this one, this angle here, and you still have your hook where it's going to go on your bolts on the side of the frame. They do make, for the bolt that's in there, there is an actual shouldered bolt that comes in a box when you buy a brand new triple bagger. I use the ones that are in the frame. It's fine. I've never had an issue with them. They work. Kind of is what it is. Some of the purists out there may say, "Oh, you're doing it wrong." If it works, it works. I mean, let's face it. So yeah, let's get this bracket on. Make sure this one actually is the correct one. I believe, though, it is. You would see it just on these arms here that go onto that'll touch up against the back of the tractor. These on the old ones are very different, very noticeable. So I think we got lucky here. I should be able to just pop this on with no modification. And just like that, it's on. Simple, simple. So here, I'll show you. See those bolts? They tighten right up on that bracket. No problem. Yeah, you can put the shoulder bolts in if you got the new ones with the package. But when you're dealing with used stuff, you just got to do what works. Don't forget your little cotter pin on the bottom. Help block it down. But yeah, this baby's she's solid. Fit on, no problem. Perfect. So yeah, and again, like some of the other guys out there, keep it simple. These are not. These are lawnmowers. These are not spaceships. So use what you got and keep it simple. You got to modify, you got to modify. If not, then it is what it is. But sorry guys, I forgot the tripod, so doing everything by hand. But yeah, there it is. Simple. We'll get the bagger popped on, and boy, that made that a lot easier. So keep on going. And the tubes, of course, these need work as well. So yeah, duct tape heaven. Many people do this. They use many different things. The little rubbers break and forget about it. They don't want to spend the $4 to buy the new ones and fix it right. So they just get the duct tape out and go to town. Very frustrating. Because a lot of times this stuff doesn't clean off. It makes a mess. So yeah, there you go. Looks like the bolt either broke or came out of the back of that. So we'll see what we can do with this. A lot of times if I don't have this piece, I'll just take a small piece of duct tape and block the hole. Black duct tape. Not chaos like that. One simple piece. You know, if I don't have the piece, but I'm going to try to fix this one. And then we'll get that mess off. I would guess it's probably that way because the rubber strap broke. And that was the easy way to fix it. We'll see what we find under there, but both of those are there, so that's good. Let's get that cleaned up. Yeah. So here we go. There's all the duct tape off. Believe it or not, little rubber strap isn't even broken. It's on the wrong side, but so typically, back up here a little bit, there's a hole in here right there. That's where this is supposed to be, in there. And then on this side, there's a little post that sticks out, and then that hooks onto it and holds two pieces together. I mean, we're talking probably $6, $5 worth of parts just to fix that. I mean, it probably was loose and fell apart and they lost it. Well, come on. I mean, geez. The rubber strap isn't even bad, so this rubber piece needs to go there. That's typically where it goes. But I think I'm going to go a little bit different route because, as you can see what duct tape does on this plastic, it makes a huge mess. And it's really hard to get the glue off, even power washing it. So, I'll show you this one as well. That's a mess. So I'm going to see what else I got for tubes kicking around. Something a little cleaner. I mean, these are still usable, but it drives me crazy. Don't be so cheap. It's only a few dollars. Spend the money. Ay, ay, ay. So here is another top tube. There's a little post that I'm talking about. This one has it. There's the other little wheel. It's supposed to tell you when your bagger's full. Stop spinning. So there's a correct upper tube. Now, here's another bottom tube. These are the tubes that came off of this tractor. So here's another classic. So again, missing a rubber strap there. That one's not in very good shape, obviously. It's all stretched and boom! There's another way it gets done. People wire them together. It's only a few dollars. Just replace the pieces. Jeez. Yeah, this is home electrical wire. Like a number 12 or 14, real stiff stuff. I guess if it works, right? But I mean, come on. For a few bucks, it is what it is. So let's see if we can get some of this stuff fixed back up and get it on the machine. There's the part number. 597-000-601. That's new rubber straps. These do not come with hardware. For whatever reason, Husqvarna, Craftsman, they all sell them separate, so. But I have some, so. Yeah. Part number again. Like $5 or $6. Just replace them. And voila. There we go. New strap there. Put a new one on there just to hold it tight. That's how it should be. Triple baggers on. This bagger isn't perfect, but it'll do its job. It's common for these things to crack all through here. I have a way to fix these, but this one's so small I'm not going to mess with it. Maybe in another video I'll do show you how I fix these up when they're cracked, because from what I know you can't buy this lid anymore, so I found a way to fix them up. But this one I'm just going to let it be. It's going to be really the only problem on the whole thing, so. But yeah, there it is installed. So yeah, it's close. It's almost done. There is a little issue with the steering I need to look at. I can't really pick it up on camera. One tire's towed out a little tiny bit. I don't know, I need to get it out and run it with the proper air pressure in the tires and see how it is. So you can see this tire's got some premature wear on it. So I am going to swap this tire out. I do have another matching dark gray rim, so they'll all match. So I'm going to get it off the lift, fire it up, run it around outside, see how it does, check out the steering. I still need to grease up the front end, get that all situated, and she's close. She's close. Keep on moving. So yeah, here it is. Just went out and took it for a little test ride, made sure everything worked well. I think it runs great. Bagger's on. So now I just got to get it cleaned up and ready for its new owner. So we'll continue on in that part. Here's the bagger here. It's not perfect, like I said, but a couple cracks in it. It's common with this. Not the end of the world. So yeah, we'll keep on going, get it cleaned up and ready to go, and show you the final product. So here it is, the finished product. She came out pretty good. She looks really good. I know the sun's a little bright. But yeah, she came out good. It's clean, shiny, pretty. Not bad. Not too bad at all. I'm happy with her. Thanks for watching.